Ring zone. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm the red wall. Good God, bro.
No! Oh, I killed him!
Oh my God, you shoved me.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the fastest loadouts you can use inside of PvP, and it utilizes the final warning. And as you guys can tell from the clips that I've showed you guys, it's kind of unrealistic to hit shots using any other weapon but the final warning. But yeah, anyways, let's go over the build here. Let's start with the important one, which is utilizing strafe glide using heat rises. Basically, whenever you pop your heat rises, it turns your jump into this burst of movement whenever you tap jump it. And basically you can utilize this with snap skating and heat rises. We can go really fast, as you can see. And this also allows you to stair boost a lot faster, which is what I like to do in the beginning of the video. Now, another thing that you can do with heat rises on strafe glide specifically, since it propels your character forward like that without any type of animation, you can kind of like push yourself against a wall and go really high up in the map and stuff like that. And in this map specifically, where this is trials this week, right? Heavy would spawn there where the midpoint is, and there are a couple of rollouts that you can do from this box and from the stairs down there, and I'll show you guys a clip or two of me doing it. However, these are really difficult to do, and they're very inconsistent. So unless you can do that very consistently, this is not worth doing. Instead of showing you guys unreasonably hard rollouts like that, I'm going to show you guys what this is good for in other maps, where you can basically propel yourself upwards, so you can use your scout rifle or 120 hand cannons in order to get like some free picks. Which leads me to talk about what weapon am I pairing with the final warning. Now, 90% of the time, I'm just going to be using a 150 scout rifle because you lack the range when using this type of build. Even with the heat rises skating thing where you can just close gaps really fast, if you're fighting against a competent team, they're not going to allow you to do that. And in this map specifically, where the middle area is curved, it's really hard for you to get a lock on to someone and then go back to cover. They can easily just like strafe and then kill you just by, you know, doing this. There's no hard edges in the middle, and a lot of like angles that you take, they're too far away for final warning. So for example, here, I can't lock onto the guy there, and they can just hide easily. There as well, this is way too far for final warning. Scenarios like this, you kind of want to play just floating with a scout and take off angles. I'm going to show you guys a couple of spots that I like to float in this map. Specifically, on other maps, you kind of have to find it yourself, right? From this area, I like to float here to see if someone crossed there as well. They jump up. This is the most important one. You want to watch this for sure, and you want to kind of watch radar because they pop out on radar if they're like hiding behind that thing. And if there's nobody there, if there's nobody behind here, you can kind of like take this entire area to yourself. And what that allows you to do is that you can have cover for here and there at the same time, and your team have a spot open for both that point and this point at the same time. Now from this side of the spawn, you kind of want to do the same thing. You want to skate very fast out here, and you want to watch back there first, and then like out here. Then usually people like to hide between these like crevices, whatever you guys want to call that. And yeah, there are actually scenarios where getting mid control this fast is actually really important, especially when people have supers and stuff. You kind of don't want to wait around to get killed by the super. You kind of want to kill them really fast.
Sure exactly how to play against the super. Dawn's fucking nuts.
I got one. So yeah, the one thing that you need to realize that this is not just an aggressive build. You can also use this passively, which is what I like. It's very versatile. But mid-range is where it struggles. If you're caught in the open, you're kind of like screwed. So that's why having 2 charges of heat rises is really important. Which leads me to the exotic that I'm using, Starfire Protocol. Why am I using Starfire Protocol? A lot of you guys might think that I'm only using this to have double grenades, but that's not just it. A lot of people don't know this, including myself, until like last week or something, where whenever you have fusion grenades on top of Starfire Protocol, the base cooldown for fusions is decreased by 20%. And that allows your tier 10 cooldown for fusion grenades to be as fast as Firebolt grenade. Or at least like 1 second slower, but you know, a second is not really that noticeable. especially when a lot of your cooldowns is regenerated using Ember Benevolence. I then ended up testing this myself just to see if it's true or not, but yeah, your fusion grenade actually recharges a lot faster with Starfire Protocol. So yeah, this ended up being my main exotic for Final Warning. Now there's still this bug inside of PvP. Whenever you die, you can spawn with just one charge even though you have 2 charges. And I don't know when Bungie's gonna fix this, but when they do, it's going to get even better. And for your stat line, I'd recommend going for discipline and then mobility and then recovery. Ideally, I want to have 10 mobility and discipline at the same time to allow you to heat rises a lot higher and then like backpedal against like apes a lot quicker, or a lot higher, right? Not quicker. For the mod armor, here are my mods. I have Solar Holster for in case I'm using the auto rifle, because I don't really want to reload the auto rifle whenever I heal a teammate. Don't really have unflinching because I don't really need to. I only have in-flight compensator for my scout rifle. Everything else is just whatever. Now for the fragments, Benevolence is the most important one. This is a must-have. And then I have Ember of Mercy, so whenever I res someone, I can proc Benevolence. And then Ember of Solace, so that whenever I'm using the auto rifle, the restoration applied to myself is increased by 50%. And then finally, I have Ember of Ashes to allow myself to do the snap dive combo whenever I have heat rises towards targets who are close to me, because I don't really have a shotgun with this build, right? But anyways, I'm going to end the video here with a couple more clips, and I should have a montage video sometimes next week as well. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, I'm playing very fast.
I think I can do it here against them right now. One guy's pushing me.
I don't see you.
Yep, outside by Elbert.
Nice. Oh.
Dang, you're evil.
Oh my god.
So bad. This is so
It's
sad.
so sad.
We have to do backup strat. Backup strat.
Oh. Oh my god.